Hello, cinephiles, and welcome to Selfish Screen
Okay. What was that?
Hello, cinephiles, and welcome to. Wait, I should act more energetic. You ready? Watch this. This is going to be super energetic. It's going to be like podcast intro 101.
Okay.
Hello, cinephiles, and welcome to Silver Screen Sips, a podcast where two idiots talk about movies. And today we're talking about Rocky 3. Just a remember, that was going so well.
Just remember.
Just a reminder that there are spoilers ahead for movies and TV shows that you may not have seen yet. So just know you've been warned. How was that? Was that energetic enough?
I think that was good.
All right. I'm actually pretty tired. I think we should call it a night. All right. Now, obviously, we usually start off with This Week in Hollywood, but here's the thing. Isaiah and I just recorded episode 2, literally like 10 minutes ago. So we don't have any news. We don't have any new news that has happened in the last 10 minutes. And it's very hard too right now with the strike going on at the moment. There's not a lot of like new and important headlines to share with you all other than what's going on with the strike at the moment and like movies coming out and stuff. But we kind of covered that in the last episode. So I'm sorry. But today, unfortunately, we do not have any headlines to announce. But we'll be back with more headlines in the next episode, episode 4.
If you do want something juicy, Amber Heard is going to be an Aquaman, just really, really reduced. Guess what? We all do that.
Yeah. That's about all we have right now. So sorry. We'll be back in the next episode with more. So,
all right, people. So because we don't have any movie news to talk about, we're going to talk about our favorite movies because we're self-absorbed. So
let's make it into a game, though. How can we make this into a game so it's a little more entertaining? How about we do this? Let's do this. We blurt out 2 movies. Nothing like it doesn't have to be a favorite movie, just the first movie that pops into your head. And we put it against each other and we have to pick which one's better.
Oh, God.
Okay.
One we've seen before or haven't seen? Well, preferably
we should seen. Ideally both have seen, but that'll be tricky, but maybe not. We'll see. Ooh. Okay. So wait, we could either do that or we play the game where you say like 3, 2, 1, and then we both say something. So let's say I said water and then you said blue or you said person. We'd go 3, 2, 1, and then we'd have to find a connection between those 2 words, but it has to be movie related.
Okay.
So like blue person, obviously Avatar. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So we'll just say random word. Okay. So we'll do that. Okay, guys, we just changed the game last minute. All right. Think of a word. Let me think of one too.
I have a word.
Hold on. Okay. I got one. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, time.
Rescue.
Rescue?
Rescue.
Okay, rescue. I said time.
Time.
Oh boy.
Rescue.
Oh, wait. I got okay, I have a movie that has to do with time and rescuing, and I really hope you think of this movie. Do you have a movie?
Yes.
Okay, you ready? 3, 2, 1, Interstellar.
Time. Okay. Well.
Did you just say time?
No, the movie's called In Time.
Oh, In Time. Okay, I just heard time. I was like, wait, no. Oh, okay.
I mean, I guess I would consider Interstellar. I guess I see what you mean by the time.
Yeah,
like time.
It's a very big time reference one. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. You know what? First round. Okay, we'll do 5. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So 0-1 right now. We're losing.
Who's winning?
The listeners.
Okay.
All right. Think of a word. Let's think of a word.
Okay.
Okay, I got one. You got one?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Wood.
Coma.
You say coma?
Coma.
Fucking hell, Isaiah. Wood and coma.
Damn.
Oh, okay. Wait. Okay, mine's a stretch, but yeah.
Wood in a coma?
Yeah, mine's a big stretch. You're not gonna be on the same page as me.
I'm gonna go for a stretch too, and I'm gonna just see if we get the same stretch. Okay.
All right. Ready? You count down this time.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Talk to me.
Hunger Games. Oh. What? How the fuck did you get toxin from that?
I was thinking of the wooden hand and it puts her in a coma.
It's ceramic.
It is? I didn't know that. Movie.
Yeah, it's ceramic.
Not well.
I think.
Games? How do you get the Hunger Games?
Yeah. Well, because she's like lives in the woods and stuff. And then remember, she like gets knocked out in one of the movies and like wakes up later. It is a very big stretch, but at least there's a connection.
Not even a coma. Hey, have I seen the movie? I probably come up with a better thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay.
That was a tough one. I bet all the listeners are like, dude, there's probably an obvious one we're blanking on. All right. Okay. 02.
Okay.
I got my next word.
Mm-hmm.
Water. Oh, wait, we have to count down. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Water.
Finish.
What'd you say?
Finish.
Finish?
Like Finland?
Oh, dude, really? You're picking like the hardest fucking words.
You see, I am part of the audience. I am winning.
I don't even know what's finish.
No, I'm kidding. Like finish, like I finished.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Finish and water. Okay. I got one.
The ending.
Are you ready?
One second. Anything. Oh my God. Damn. All right. My word doesn't mean anything about it, but sure. Like I got a movie.
Me too. Mine's fucked up. Are you ready?
Oh, what? No. Okay. We're gonna.
3. No. We gotta do it now.
We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose.
Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Titanic.
Yeah, 2. Oh, you did not.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had to.
Yeah. You know what? That is. Yeah.
That makes sense.
That's a big finish.
Finished its journey.
That's okay. Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. Okay. 03. We already have lost, but we could try. We can at least try. If we could get 1, that would be amazing.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Let me think of another word.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I got one.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Monster.
Panic. Oh.
You said panic?
Panic.
Ooh. Oh, that's
Panic
a lot of movies. Oh man.
I know. The first one came to my mind already. I already got it.
All right. I'll go too. I got one. You count down.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Godzilla.
Yes. Yes, we got one. Finally. Oh, thank God. Zilla.
Okay.
Okay. One more. We got this. Let me think of a question or a word. I mean, okay. Got it. You got one?
No. Sure. Okay.
All right. You count down.
3, 2, 1. Blow.
Weapon. Blow.
Blow and weapon. I mean, blown away if you want to count it.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you meant blow like the drug or.
No, I meant blow as in like blow.
Or blow up.
Blow up, blown away, blowing over, something of destructive nature.
Blow and weapon. Oh, come on. Isaiah, you have to get this.
No, I know. I already know where you're going with this, and I'm not going to get it.
What? Well, if you know where I'm going with this, then you should know it.
Because I just know that you're going to think of something different, and I'm going to be like, crap, she didn't think of that, but whatever.
Isaiah, it's so obvious. Come on.
You're going to say it, and I'm not going to be like, no.
Weapon, blow. Even the audience is yelling at you right now.
I can't think of a movie.
I can hear them.
Weapon and blow. Like I have like a movie, but I don't think it's gonna be what you think it is.
You're gonna hear mine, and you're gonna be like, "Oh."
Yeah. Okay. All right. Whatever.
All right. Ready?
All right. Yep. 3,
2, 1. Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer, Isaiah.
Shit, you're right. That is a big weapon.
Oppenheimer.
That is a very big weapon. I'm thinking too.
That's a big one.
I'm thinking too old. I was thinking of like a gun, and I was thinking speed. I was thinking speed. I was thinking of the bus blowing up.
All right. We'll do another one. Okay. Got it. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Treasure.
Woman. Oh,
come on. Oh, dude. Isaiah.
You're thinking of like what's the go-to rom-com right now?
Rom-com?
Oh, you said Woman in Treasure?
Oh, no. I think we're already on different wavelengths.
Okay. What were you thinking? Oh, like, wait, when you say treasure, are you thinking like
buried treasure?
Oh.
Yeah.
And
that's
a woman?
What I had.
Okay, no, we got
Yeah. Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Tomb
Indiana
Raider.
Jones. What?
It's not a woman, Isaiah.
He's a womanizer, dude. There's a woman in every single movie.
Oh, I thought we had it. Oh my! How did we not get that?
Angelina Jolie. Yeah.
Yeah. Woman treasure. Okay. He's a womanizer. That's good. All right. Let's do it again. That one's
the last movie. I think is entirely about him chasing his daughter. So I was thinking
I didn't see that one though. Damn. All right. Come on, Isaiah. We gotta get this. All right. Hold on. Okay, I got it.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Horror.
I'm sorry. What?
Horror.
Horror? Oh, I think you said horror.
Did you say passion?
Passion.
Oh, the complete opposites here. Interesting.
Passionate for horror. Horror passion.
Hmm.
I could think of someone who's got a passion for horror.
Yeah, me.
Something else, but okay.
I can think of quite a few movies that could be used here.
I have one in mind.
Me too.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Saw? Yeah! There we go. All right. Ended on a high note. Got it finally. Got 2 out of 15. But Isaiah, yeah, what do you got for or I should say, what does Lewis got for us today?
Lewis.
Big Brews.
He has for us today something called the Mr. T shot.
Okay.
Here, brought to us by Drink Nation. He does say that it was difficult to find something to reference Mr. T as Clubber Lang, so this drink is another honorable mention. However, to be very sparse, this episode ingredients include I'm gonna butcher this one. 1 part Goldschläger.
Yes, that's not. Yeah, you got it. Goldschläger.
Right.
It's like a cinnamon flavored schnapps, basically.
We're not off to a good start. 1 part Kahlua, 1 part rum overproof, 151 proof. That's
fuck yeah.
And 1 part cream.
Dude, are you kidding me?
Cream. I mean, you know what? It says 1 part. I don't know. I'm going to keep this Goldschläger to a minimum.
Here's the thing. I love Goldschläger. And the best part about Goldschläger is there's little tiny pieces of edible gold at the bottom of the bottle.
Oh, so it's fucking like expensive.
Not really. I have some in my bar.
Bougie. All right. And the flex.
Yeah. Dude, you love Kahlua. We've established that. You love rum.
I love spiced rum.
Cream. It's basically the rum, cream, and Kahlua. It's very similar to a White Russian.
This is a White Russian with extra cinnamon that doesn't need to be there.
Yes. And instead of vodka, it's rum in this instance. But it's very similar.
You're right.
I would give this a 5 out of 5.
Okay, well, watch. Let me explain how to make it first.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
This is a layered concoction. Start by pouring 1/4 of an ounce of Kahlua for the bottom layer of the shot glass. Next layer, 1/4 of an ounce of cream on top, and then carefully layer 1/4 of an ounce of Goldschläger, and then 1/4 of an ounce of high proof on top of it. Mr. T would be proud. And then get a punch in the face a bit. Get into a bar fight.
Bit.
You know?
A little bit. And like, since you mentioned the layering, it kind of makes me also think of it's like a mix of a B-52 and a White Russian, you know, because it's got the layering of it and it's in a shot form, but it's also kind of the same ingredients as a White Russian, except substitute vodka for rum. It's definitely a 5 out of 5. What about you?
I mean, like I said before, the Schlager, there's not much I can do with that. But the Schlager's at top. Damn it. Whatever. All right. Well, I'll give it a 4 out of 5.
You don't like cinnamon?
I don't like cinnamon. Like, I don't like Fireball.
Interesting. This is a much different. This is better than Fireball.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. And
it's a cinnamon, but not in a Fireball way. It's like, I almost said a Red Bull in a Fireball way. It's cinnamon in like a good cinnamon. But I guess if you don't like cinnamon in general, it won't really do you much. Well, yeah, I give it a 5 out of 5. That sounds really fucking good. And honestly, I think I have everything to make that. So I might just make it. Now, wait. But wait, there's more.
We're waiting. There's more.
Today is the last episode. We will be doing a sponsor-themed drink. We have gone through all of the drinks included in our sponsor box, but we will be getting another box very, very soon. So stay tuned for that. Now, before we jump into our sponsor's drink, let's take a minute to talk about our sponsor, shall we? Our sponsor is Shaker and Spoon. It's a monthly subscription service that gives you bar quality recipes and ingredients designed by award-winning mixologists. Now, their latest box, which is actually the Mescaloween 3 box, has just come out, and it features amazing cocktail recipes for tequila lovers that revolve around Halloween themes. However, we will be discussing the Speakeasy box, which was last month's box, in this episode. So if you'd like to try your very own box to drink along with us, or if you'd like to check out their newest box, then you can head on over to shakerandspoon.com and use our promo code SIPS10 to get $10 off your first subscription. Again, that is promo code SIPS10, SIPS10, to get $10 off. Now, here's the drink they've got for us today. It is called Bear Heat, like the animal, bear.
Sorry, all I can think of Boulder's Gate whenever I hear bear now.
I will admit to you, I've had the other two drinks. This one I have not been able to make purely because I just had the other one yesterday or today. Wow.
She's drunk, guys. Sorry.
I'm not. I'm just, my brain's moving faster than my mouth, you know? My mouth's moving faster than my brain.
Uh-huh.
Let's start that over. Bear Heat. Now, I've tried the other two, but unfortunately I have not tried this one yet. So I'm going to be basing it purely off of ingredients and not by actual experience. So the little description for this one says, once again, Souther Teague delivers the bare maximum with this sophisticated cocktail that you can enjoy in 2 ways. Ooh. Now there's 2 different versions. Obviously, you can build it hot or you can build it cold. So let's go through the ingredients first, and then I'll tell you kind of how you can make them hot or the cold version. So the ingredients within this drink, you're going to need 2 ounces of gin, just like the other 2 drinks we've talked about, 1 teaspoon of orange marmalade, 1 ounce of salted Ceylon-citrus syrup, I think is how you say it, 3 to 4 drops of vanilla extract.
Ew.
Ooh, orange and vanilla? 1 ounce of heavy cream, 2 to 3 ounces of hot water, and a nutmeg. Now, this is a shaken drink, so you're going to need a shaker. And if you're going to serve it hot, you're going to need a mug. If you're going to serve it cold, you need what's called a Nick and Nora glass, which kind of looks like not a martini glass, kind of looks like a wine glass, but it's meant for like cocktails instead of wine. So if you want to make it hot, here's the instructions. You're going to add the gin and a scant teaspoon of marmalade to a shaker. You're going to use a bar spoon to vigorously stir the marmalade into the gin, and then you're going to add the syrup to the shaker and quickly shake to incorporate. Once that's done, you're going to pour the shaker's contents into an Irish coffee mug and then add the water to the mug as well and stir to combine. And then once that's done, you're going to use a clean shaker to add the heavy cream and vanilla extract and shake very vigorously, for 30 seconds to lightly whip it. And then spoon the whipped cream over the top of the drink and then grate the fresh nutmeg over the top of the drink and enjoy. Now, if you want it cold, you're going to add the gin and the marmalade to a shaker. Use the bar spoon again to stir vigorously the marmalade into the gin until it's incorporated. Add the syrup and vanilla extract to the shaker and then fill the shaker with ice cubes and shake vigorously until it is ice cold and shows frost on the outside, so about 15 to 30 seconds. And then double strain the shaker's contents into a chilled Nick and Nora glass without ice. Grate the fresh nutmeg over the top of the drink. And you can also, if you want, float the cream on top of this version if desired. So there's a lot.
That's a lot of steps.
I'm really glad that I didn't do that one because I would not have had time before recording this episode. Do you want to go first this time? What you think?
I'm going to need you to give me the ingredients again because that was a lot of stuff.
Yes, I got you. So for this drink, you're going to have 2 ounces of gin, 1 teaspoon orange marmalade, 1 ounce salted Ceylon-citrus syrup, 3 to 4 drops of vanilla extract, 1 ounce heavy cream, and nutmeg.
Maybe like a 3 out of 5. It just doesn't sound like... I don't know. I don't know. It could go either way, but it's just very... it sounds very complicated to make, but not that's going to be worth it in the end.
Honestly, it sounds, I mean, personally, I would give it like a 4 out of 5. It sounds like an orange creamsicle.
You know what? I can't do orange creamsicles because every time I eat, I can't do a lot of orange frozen things because whenever I'm sick, I always suck on orange popsicles. So now I have like food aversion.
Oh, yeah.
So now every time I suck like on an orange popsicle when I'm not sick, I feel sick. It's probably why.
So do you change it from a 3 then to lower, or you're going to keep it as a 3?
I'll keep it as 3.
Okay. I'm going to give it a 4. Sounds pretty good, but it does sound like a lot to make it. Like if you're in a rush and you just want a quick drink, this is probably not the drink for you. But if you appreciate making a fancy cocktail and actually like putting care into it, then this is perfect. And that it sounds really good. I mean, I have everything I need to make it. So maybe I'll make it this weekend when I actually have a little more time on my hands and I'm not already drinking.
Woo!
But yes, thank you, Lewis, for your suggestion. And thank you, Shaker and Spoon, for your drink. Now that we are sufficiently drunk, shall we dive into Beth's question of the day?
Nah.
Okay, that's fine.
Right.
See you guys. All right, here's the question. This one's, I'm kind of interested what your answer is going to be. In Rocky 3, we see quite a few people in Rocky's corner. We've got Mick, Paulie, Apollo, and then like the extras that just don't really have names, but they got the robes on and stuff. So my question is, who would you want in your corner if you were fighting in the ring? Okay, you can pick 3 out of the 6.
Okay.
And I tried for this group, I kind of try to just pick like mentors or coaches from other fictional movies. So choose wisely. Are you ready?
Okay. Yeah.
Here are your choices. Mr. Miyagi from Karate Kid, Mickey Goldmill from Rocky, Apollo Creed from Rocky, Anakin from Star Wars, Haymitch from The Hunger Games, and then Yoda from Star Wars. Now, you don't get to use their powers or anything. I'm talking strictly like their mentoring skills.
I get to choose 3?
Yes.
I'm going to go with Mr. Miyagi, Apollo, and Haymitch just because of this is how funny that'd be.
Okay. Why Mr. Miyagi and Apollo then?
Mr. Miyagi for the mind, Apollo for the body, and Haymitch for the comedy.
Damn, that's honestly some pretty good answers. Yeah, I think I would kind of agree. It's either Haymitch or Mickey because I kind of need like Miyagi's wisdom. I need either Mickey or Haymitch's like tough love. I kind of need that aspect of it. And then Apollo, yeah, for like the actual skill. He's got experience. He would be a good training partner. But I think since you already picked Haymitch, I'll go with Mickey. All right, well, that was that question. That's a really quick one.
That was so fast.
Yeah. I had other options in there too, but like that was just the one those are the ones I went with. I had Gandalf in there at one point, but I got rid of him.
Gandalf is too wizardy to be in it. So
exactly. I was like, he's too like, he would just be high in the corner.
Do what he does to entertain himself.
All right, Isaiah.
All right.
Do you got any fun facts for us today?
I have facts. Not a lot. Not a lot of facts.
Are they fun?
Depends on what your definition of fun is.
Boy.
So, as is tradition with anybody auditioning to be in the Rocky movies, Stallone likes them to actually box him and see how they do in the ring. And
right.
Mr. T is no different. So Mr. T had to box Sylvester Stallone. And at his request, Stallone's request, because Mr. T was holding back his punches, requested him to punch him harder. So they wanted him to. So Stallone was like, "You need to punch me harder." He's like, Mr. T's like, "Are you sure?" He's like, "Yes." Don't hold back. He's like, "Okay." And then so
oh my God.
So imagine Mr. T actually trying to fight you. That's what Stallone wanted.
The guts.
Now, this is where it gets a little weird. After looking far and wide, so the casting director was looking far and wide for a suitable black antagonist. That's how they quoted it. I don't know why, but that's how they quoted it. Her name is Rhonda Young. She stumbled upon, that's the casting director, upon a television program on NBC called America's Toughest Bouncer, showcasing a sports competition, and was mesmerized by the winner's physical prowess as well as his charisma. She then called the producer, Dan Olmeyer, to ask him about the man with the mohawk who happened to be Mr. T.
I was gonna say, like, what was Mr. T before this movie?
A bouncer.
Who was it? That was it?
I guess so.
Wow. He was just a nobody.
And then we call it. He was on. What are you talking? He was a nobody. He was America's Toughest Bouncer.
Yeah, true.
Now during the final fight, there's a moment where Stallone spits on Paulie.
Right.
I know. I definitely noticed it, and his Paulie's reaction of being like, "What the hell?" This was apparently an accident, and Burt Young's reaction is genuine.
That's really funny because I didn't even notice it, and then when I was watching it with Jacob, and he pointed it out, I was like, that had to have been scripted. And he's like, I don't think so.
Nope. Apparently, he just accidentally missed the bucket and spat right on him.
That's really funny.
Now, this film is where Mr. T begins his signature catchphrase, "I pity the fool."
Yes, that's the note I've been wanting to talk about. That's the quote that I've said like for I don't even know how long, and I never knew it was from this movie.
Yes. So, contrary to popular belief, Mr. T plays a character called B.A. Baracus on the TV show The A-Team, where he does say the line. However, the signature catchphrase comes from this movie, and it's the first time he ever said it, and that's where it took off. So for our final fact, there really is not a lot about this one. It's kind of just real.
Exists.
Yeah, down and dirty. However, on Friday night with Jonathan Ross in 2001, Sylvester Stallone was asked to give each Rocky a score out of 10. He gave this one a 9.
Okay, so you rated it better than the last two.
Yeah, so he gave it like a 4.5 out of 5.
That's good. I'm glad he rated it higher than the second. I was really worried he wouldn't. That's your last fact?
That is, there was not a lot. Like I searched a lot of things for this one. There was not.
Well, thank you. I appreciate the digging.
I dug around.
So, what do you think of the movie? Do you agree with Rocky's rating?
Yeah, but a little bit. I gave it like a 3.5 out of 5 because I definitely think it's better than Rocky 2. I would say Rocky 1 is kind of still up there, but this is one of the better ones. I do think this is one of the greater ones because it's just a little more iconic. It's got Mr. T, the training montages, all that kind of stuff. I don't know. I think Clubber Lang is just kind of one of the better opponents that Rocky had. Also, just the entire montage of, not the montage, but like the entire relationship that these two have, that Apollo Creed and Rocky developed throughout the whole movie, I think is kind of, it's not funny, but like the fact that like, oh, these rivals,
sus.
Yeah, it's a little sus, but also the friend, like they're rivals and now they're friends, and like they're like have a genuine relationship with each other.
Yeah, I
like that. I like the rebound.
Common enemy.
Yeah. So I don't know. There's not much to say on it. Let me see. Get my notes. So I did think it was funny that they did get the recap for the last movie down to 2 minutes instead of 5 this time.
Yeah, gotta love it.
The Eye of the Tiger montage is probably the best setup for like first off, it's like one of the best montages from the Rocky franchise. Second off, it is like the best setup to give you like a lot of information really quick, but it doesn't like the problem with Rocky 2 is that they spent too much time giving you a bunch of information over and over and over and over again, and then like just kind of dragged. And then I wouldn't say this is like the opposite of that. It's kind of just that's kind of what they needed in the Rocky 2 of being like, we just need you to give me all this information in a less amount of time. And they kind of did that with the montage. And I think that the fact it's Eye of the Tiger just sells it.
Now I have a question. Do you know if they made Eye of the Tiger for this movie?
I don't think so. We can
Google that. Because I feel like they did.
It was.
Look at that.
It was. So, Eye of the Tiger is written as the theme song for Rocky 3. And it was released a day before but the movie was released a day before the single.
Oh, wow. And it's become such an iconic song. Played that shit all the time in Guitar Hero.
So, and then I like the changes in style. Whoops, I just realized I think my fact from the last episode is supposed to be part of this one.
Which one?
About the changing of styles that he fights right-handed.
Oh, you mentioned that last one?
I think it's supposed to be this one. I don't know. The movies are starting to blend together, and so is my facts.
Oops. Listen, guys, we're recording episodes back to back. We apologize if it got a little mixed up there.
Because I'm going to Japan. Yeah, okay.
He is trying to make a little bit of a backlog here so Isaiah can enjoy his time.
Yes. Quit my job.
He's having what you would say a quarter life crisis. No, I'm kidding.
How Is this a quarter life crisis?
Quit your job, going out of country.
Damn, you're right.
Yeah. I
Anyway.
can't think of it. You're going to need to get a haircut next or something crazy. Dye your hair.
No, that's going crazy.
No, you're going to buy a drum set. That's a quarter life crisis thing.
Oh, we'll call it. I'll get frosted tips like Justin Timberlake.
There we go.
I'll join NSYNC. I'll join a boy band. Anyway, but yeah, so I gave this movie a 3.5 out of 5 because I think it's better than Rocky 2. And I think the fact that Eye of the Tiger for this movie is what sells it, and Apollo Creed's and Rocky's relationship is what sells it. But yeah,
for sure, I agree.
For sure. What about you? Huh? What do you think about this movie?
So obviously, we need to take a moment of silence to mourn the loss of Mickey Goldmill. What a good coach he was.
Yeah, that moment was
sad.
Sad, very sad.
Tugged at the heartstrings. I will say though that I kind of called it right as the first time he was like, "Oh, my chest" or whatever, and they're like, "Are you okay?" He's like, "I'm all right." I literally looked over at Jacob and I went, "He's gonna fucking die, isn't he?" He's like, "How did you get that from that?" And I was like,
"Come on.
I went to film school. I understand what foreshadowing is." And that is the biggest fucking foreshadow I've ever seen. But it still was, a sad scene, especially because Rocky lied to him, made him think that he won and stuff. That hurts. I think this time around the dialogue felt way more motivated and not just word vomit like the last two. I felt like everything they said had purpose and a reason. I also think that the budget was way bigger and it shows. Yeah. I don't know if it was because the budget was bigger that the fights were better, but holy hell, the fights really stepped up their game in this one. I don't know if you agree.
I do agree.
Yeah. I also think I agree with you what you were saying with the dynamic between Apollo and Rocky, especially while they're training together. It's a little funny at points, but I just their dynamic is really good. They got good chemistry, and I kind of like that storyline where it's the enemy becomes a friend because, commonalities and stuff like that. The only thing that kind of made me uncomfortable was the slight racism.
At which part?
From fucking Paulie throughout the whole movie.
Oh yeah, no, he's super racist. Another reason
why no redeeming qualities with this man. Yeah. Just awful. I was like, dude, they just really don't want you to like this character one bit. And
the last movie, he sent his sister into a coma.
Yeah. And now he hates people based off the color of their skin. Who doesn't want him? Am I right? But yeah.
I think you need to reword that sentence.
So I think pretty much you kind of touched on everything else I wanted to say, but those were the other things that I wanted to make sure I included as well. I think this one was definitely better than the second. It just felt more fleshed out, had an interesting story, and it was just really fucking good. Unfortunately, not as good as the first Rocky. So for that reason, I had to give it a lower rating than the first Rocky, which I gave the first one a 4. So this had to be a 3.5. But I think episode 2, I gave the second one a 3. So I stand by that. If I didn't give it a 3 in episode 2, then I'm giving it a 3 now.
Okay.
But yeah, no, episode Rocky 3 is definitely a 3.5 in my books. It's very good. I enjoyed it. Yeah. Well, thank you everyone for listening to today's episode. Please be sure to send in your movie suggestions for our upcoming listeners episode, which is going to be Halloween themed. So please send them in before Halloween so we can review them and make our selections. If you're not already, please also be sure to follow us on Instagram for any and all updates regarding episodes, future guests, and whatnot. We'll see you guys next week with Rocky 4.
Adrian!
There it is.